Hi, my name is Sean. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. I talk about retro stuff. I've been talking a lot about comics lately, and today I'm going to be talking about the Nacelleverse. Nacelle is a company that has been buying old properties and doing new things with them, making new toys, making new comics, etc. And here they've published Nacelleverse number 0. What the heck is that? Well, they took all these old toy properties and mixed them up into a new universe, which I'm not a big fan of having them all in the same universe because they're all in different times and stuff like this. And I'd like some of them to be in their own island, but here they tie them all together with a character that's before my time, but I know of him, the Great Garloo, which was a big monster toy from either the 60s or 70s. I'm not sure, but the Great Garloo here comes from a planet that was blown up by invaders, and he has no home now, and he's traveling the universe trying to find a new home. And as he travels the universe to find a new home, he goes to all these different worlds. So first up is Power Lords, which is a failed toy line from the 80s. If you look up anything about this, you'll discover the horrifying molds that they made. It was a character that can turn into a super character with blue skin and everything. The way they depicted that was he was the regular character on the front, and on the back was the blue character, so he just always looked like this weird misshapen thing, and you twist him around. It wasn't much of a gimmick. Here they're reimagining it for a new generation where he fights off like a tyrannical horde and everything. And it's all the same characters and same villains. That dude with the arms that would grow out, it looked like a split hair or something like that. Yeah, all that stuff's in here, so they give some sampling of that. Here's Lord Power right here, and some of the villains from the old toy line and everything. I have the old comic book. It was a DC comic. I think it was 3 issues. I have those. Next up, they go to Symbion, which is the home of the Sectaurs, and here's Spydrax, General Spydrax here. There's more General Spydrax and all that. Sectaurs is the one I'm more familiar with, and I'm very excited that they're going to be doing new Sectaurs stuff. I'll snap up those comics. I have the old Marvel Comics series. Next up is Biker Mice from Mars. I'm not as familiar with that. It's more of a 90s thing. They're going to be reviving that. They do have a website where they have produced the new Biker Mice from Mars figures with their bikes. So that's cool. They've also made Lord Dargon and Stellara from Sectaurs, and they've made some other figures as well so far. They made a Garloo figure. Garloo is a small dude that can turn into a big dude when he's angry. So that's his gimmick. I don't know if that was the gimmick of the original. I think it was just a big monster. Next up is RoboForce. RoboForce is a failed toy line from the 1980s. It had a grand total of 1 episode for its cartoon. That can be found on one of the GoBots discs. So I have that. What the toys were basically, what I remember them being, were just like they were pincers. So you would squeeze the back, and their hands would go like this, and you can like clamp onto things and stuff. The new RoboForce figures they made are awesome. They're just big robot figures. They look really cool. Here's RoboForce right here. And let's see. Yeah, so basically that was it. So Power Lords, Sectaurs, Biker Mice, RoboForce, Great Garloo. So that's what's highlighted here. On the back, they talk about what's coming up. So the RoboForce comics are first up. And then later on is Biker Mice from Mars and Sectaurs, and then Power Lords. I haven't seen any of these for pre-sale yet, except for RoboForce. I have pulled that from my pile of comics, so I'll get to those. Here's the figures that they have so far: RoboForce, Biker Mice, Sectaurs. The thing about the Sectaurs, they don't have the actual. The gimmick was that they would fit on top of these big insects, and you'd operate them through battery operation, and also putting your hand in a glove that like resembled the legs. That was really cool, and like they don't have that. Plus, the real seller of, well, to me, the real draw of Sectaurs was the gnarly looking villains, like Skulk and Trancula. That was awesome, and of course General Spydrax. So I haven't seen those yet, but like hopefully they're coming. Look, this is cool. I enjoyed reading through this, mostly to get a sampling of all the different worlds. I don't really care much about Great Garloo. The real one I'm really caring about is Sectaurs. I want more Sectaurs. I want more comics with Sectaurs. I'll try the other ones. Like I did pre-order RoboForce, so I'll try RoboForce. I'll try Power Lords. Maybe I'll go through the old comics that I do have for Power Lords from DC Comics, and see what that's all about before the new comics come out. I recommend this only if you're like a heavy duty, just 80s and 90s junkie. You're gonna love this. I love old iconography like this. I remember all this stuff. Some of it isn't so old to me because I live in that nostalgia space anyways. So I like to see new stuff come out with these guys. So that's cool. As a story, it's okay. It's just basically Garloo running around trying to find where to live now. But yeah, I can't really recommend or review this as a story or a comic. It's really a sampler. When the actual comics come out of RoboForce and stuff, I can probably recommend or not recommend those. But if you like this old nostalgia stuff, then yeah, no, certainly pick this up. It's pretty cool, and it's just a sampling of the promise of these things coming out in their own comics in the near future. So until next time, take care.